Kia ora. Welcome back to J Channel. I'm Chiol. For a long time, New Zealand politics has been dominated by two major powers, the National Party and the Labour Party. Under our MMP election system, minor parties like the Greens, ACT, and NZ First have often held the balance of power. But there's another contender challenging the status quo, a party that rejects traditional left versus right dogma, advocating instead for pragmatism and evidence-based policy. I'm talking about the Opportunity Party TOP. What exactly does TOP stand for? And what kind of political earthquake would occur if they break through the 5% electoral threshold? Today, let's break it down. What is the Opportunity Party? TOP was founded in 2016 by economist Gareth Morgan. From the very beginning, its core philosophy has been simple: focus on data, economic evidence, and scientific policy design, rather than emotional rhetoric or partisan squabbling. Their platform centers around key structural reforms, tax and housing reform, implementing a land value tax to curb property speculation, while easing the tax burden on earned income, investing in youth reforming housing, supply and creating financial foundations for younger generations, facing housing unaffordability, economic and environmental balance, using market-based mechanisms to tackle carbon emissions, and restore water quality, instead of fitting neatly into left or right. TOP frames itself as a rational, reformist, center-ground alternative. The challenge of the 5% threshold and current momentum. Host: entering Parliament under New Zealand's MMP system isn't easy. A party must either win a single electorate seat or reach 5% of the party. Vote to secure parliamentary representation. Historically, TOP hovered around 1% to 2%, making the 5% barrier seem almost insurmountable. However, the recent polling landscape tells a compelling story. Recent polling shows TOP polling between 3.3% and 6.5%. Crossing that crucial 5% mark in some polls shows growing momentum among voters looking for real solutions. So, what happens if this momentum carries TOP past 5% and into Parliament? Let's look at three potential scenarios. Scenario 1, a true pragmatic kingmaker. With 5% of the vote, TOP would secure around 6 to 7 seats. Unlike traditional bloc partners, who strictly side with either Labour or National, TOP maintains a flexible stance. They will negotiate with whichever party aligns best. With evidence-based policy, this makes them a unique independent force in coalition talks. Scenario 2, elevating housing and tax reform. For years, major parties have avoided tackling systemic property tax reform, out of fear of losing voters. With TOP in Parliament, policies like a land value tax would finally be brought onto the official legislative agenda. Scenario 3, a shift toward techno-pragmatism. TOP's presence would force the major parties to back up their slogans. With verified data and return on investment, it pushes the entire political system away from short-term populism and toward long-term policy integrity. To be completely honest with you, I personally lean toward the Labour Party. I value their commitment to social fairness and inclusivity. But here's my genuine concern too often. Major parties get trapped in 3-year election cycles, prioritizing immediate votes over the long-term future of our country. Vital long-term challenges like housing affordability, tax, fairness, and economic productivity get kicked down the road, just to secure the next win. That is why I personally hope to see the Opportunity Party enter Parliament. Supporting TOP isn't about tearing down existing parties. It's about introducing a party, driven by proven data and evidence, into Wellington. We need a force in Parliament that asks the uncomfortable, necessary questions and keeps the focus on real outcomes rather than political theater. If we want a smarter, more resilient, and truly forward-looking New Zealand, having a pragmatic center party in the room isn't just a nice option. It might be exactly what our democracy needs. What are your thoughts? Do you think TOP can cross the 5% threshold this time? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights. Thank you for watching J Channel.